And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, building expert advisors for the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 platforms, and basically helping you and I become better traders. Let's go ahead and start off with it's Monday, and welcome to the show. If you've never seen this before, it's on Mondays I go over the daily setups and possible setups, take the things into account and see what's happening with the world and go from there. We also map out some things, map out the dailies, the daily news events that could take place, and stuff like that. So with that, we are talking about putting money at risk. Oh yeah, something else. If you like this video, then I want to remind you, if you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel. And if you want to talk to me directly, then go to the comment section and fill out a comment, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Also, if you are going to put trade recommendations into the comments, I will delete them because I don't do trade recommendations. These are all merely my opinions. And since we are talking about putting money at risk, let's go ahead and talk about that now because these are the risks and you need to know about them. It goes something like this. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. I have held NFA registration in the past, about 25 years ago. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. And I have sustained a loss of all of my investment capital before, and that's why I'm doing this, is to help you not sustain a loss of all of your investment capital. So with that, let's go ahead and get into this. As you can see, we are testing a new expert advisor right now. Oh, look at that one. That's a pretty good one. Expert advisor, and that's about, what, a year and a half into the trades, something like that, into the program. It's working with two Bollinger Bands and a bunch of other filters too that are built in there. It's a quite fascinating expert advisor so far. And so far, we are working with it, saying we have a $750 account. And we're coming in here and look at these gains. Not bad. Look at that 32. But a lot of these are stopping out or are not coming into the trade because I don't do every trade. The way my trading strategy works is I come in with a market stop, not with a market action. So I don't come in. I very rarely trade at market. If I trade at market, it's because I'm actually in the office and something's moving, and I'm trying to get. I'm getting on top of it. If I'm chasing a trade, I do my best not to chase trades because it just doesn't work out. Psychologically, it breaks your trading psychology, and it also just does not work out in the long run either. So with that, let's go ahead and go to the go ahead and see what's going on today. First, let's go to the. Oh, better yet, let's talk about me some more. I'm sorry. Not really. Let's talk about me some more. Here is my Forex trading expert advisor list that I have available at MQL5. Right now it's just two of them. It's Bollinger Band RSI Mean Reversion Pro and Bollinger Band RSI Mean Reversion Pro for MT5. I should change that into MT4 too, that title to MT4 so people know what it is. I've got about 8 downloads so far. Priced at about $97 to buy it. I might come down on that a little bit, come down to like 77 and then eliminate all the other just one price of 77 to buy it. Let me see. With that, let's go to the tradingforexforprofit.com. This is my platform that I'm building for traders to help you become better traders. And this is what it looks like on the front end. And then you can sign up for free. Got lots of pricing features right here. You can sign up for free, and that's free forever. I'm not going to ask for a credit card or anything like that. And then the Pro is where you come in and you upgrade and you get some better tools. And then it also includes a 7-day free trial for for first-time paid subscribers. So we might want to put that up top somewhere. I am going through QA on the site right now, so that's making improvements. Also, later on today, if at 8:30 in the morning New York time, you may check out this video. I am not a Forex.com does not pay me to say this. My live accounts are with Forex.com. But Michael Boutros is a strategist that I've been following for a number of years. I highly recommend him. I've been following him for the better part of a decade now, back when he was with NeelyFX, and then NeelyFX was no longer decided to trade to take clients in the American market, so he came over to Forex.com. Let me see. Is that about all I have to say about this? Oh yeah, here's my new trading strategy here. I don't know when this trade went in. For the life of me, I cannot remember when I put this trade in. I don't remember doing it. I would not have put in a trade on a Sunday night. Oh well. I may have accidentally clicked something and clicked buy or something. I don't know. I did not realize I had an outstanding trade yesterday because gold opened sharply lower, as it would have on more wartime type stuff. And I guess people are getting tired of the U.S.-Iran war because we have a lot of Sabre rattling still going on, and they are not. Nobody cares. It's risk on today. It's risk on. It's what, 75, 76. It's pretty solid risk on. So with that, let's come over here to here and see what else is going on. Let's go ahead and give this page a refresh and see. Iran says it will never bow as Trump rejects peace counteroffer. That looks like might be some stuff may be going boom later on in the Middle East today. Possibly, quite possibly. Oh, look at that. This euro is just the light. The euro versus the dollar is unchanged from yesterday. That can't be right. 12 pips. Okay, yeah. So it is a little bit better than unchanged from yesterday. That would be a feat I've never seen before. But let's go ahead and get into what's happening today in the charts. Let's look at some charts. So we have the Japanese, or have the pound versus the yen right there. It's not where I like to start. Let's start with the US 10. US 10 is where I like to start, and it is actively trading in the London market right now. London session, and it's down to 4.38%, so it's still flirting with that 4.4 number. The 4.4 number is where everybody freaks out. It's where the market's got to freak out a little bit because it's a little too high, a little bit too much inflation, looking to raise rates, but the problem is they can't raise rates because then it makes the debt payment that the U.S. has higher. So it puts strains on the economy to raise rates because that's what it's supposed to do, is put strains on the economy to raise rates. However, Congress does not slow down spending when you raise rates. So we have excessive congressional spending followed by raising rates. It does nothing but to literally transfer wealth out of the people and into Congress. I'm waiting for the rest of the country to catch on to that, maybe, because Congress is not going to catch on to that. And the only thing we can do for that is something called... well, that's a different channel, different topic. We'll talk about that later. Let's see. We have the DXY is next, flirting right at 98, where it's been for quite some time. It likes to go up and down and stop around 98. Maybe it'll stop, maybe it won't. If it breaks 98, then we're looking at coming all the way down to 96.8, which would be a very big time for the. We could expect a $1.21 on the euro, $1.20. Somewhere around in that, which we have seen recently. We saw $1.20 earlier this year, as a matter of fact. So a big run up right here during something happened. Don't remember what it was, but we had some event down here on 16th January. I don't know. But at any rate, that's maybe before we started bombing Iran. But that's what we've got going on right now is a whole lot of nothing, a whole lot of just kind of hanging around. It did try to break out, but we'll see if it can break out of 117.6 a little bit later. Pound versus the dollar. Again, this is where I want to be for dollar weakness, but we're not seeing a whole lot of dollar weakness today. We're seeing a lot of dollar. Not sure what's going to happen. today. A lot of indecision in the DXY, so we're going to see indecision in the euro as well. The euro and the pound as well, which is strange because people think the DXY is the leading factor. No, it's a basket of currencies made up of the euro, the Great British pound, the Swiss franc, the yen, the Swiss krona, and one more. Because I think there's 6 of them. Did I say the Swissy? I think I did. They're probably Canadian. But at any rate, that's what makes up the DXY. It does not lead the other currencies. The other currencies lead it. So the pound versus the dollar, but this is the best indication we have of dollar strength. I'll throw that in there too. Pound versus the dollar is where you want to be for dollar weakness. Not a whole lot of dollar weakness, so you do not want to get into that right now. Pound versus the Swissy, dollar versus the Swissy. Perking up a little bit, but not enough to get anybody's real attention. Not really what I would call a bearish engulfing candle at all. It's just halfway. It's actually a continuation candle. So we're going to see probably additional dollar weakness coming up. This is a different basket because the different can of worms, because the U.S. dollar versus the yen is dealing with a weaker yen. So with a weaker yen, you could see the dollar versus the yen going up on the weak dollar versus the euro and the pound. So keep in mind that the Japanese yen is also trying to get that rate down, and it's not working out well. JPY, commonly called the pound versus the yen, the dragon, as I've heard it called before, is kind of all over the place today. It's kind of nice pin candle right there. If it can maintain its green status, and it might be a continuation candle. So we could see coming in around, we're going right into resistance. Probably wouldn't say it's smooth sailing until 214.42, and even then it's going to be a bumpy ride. Let's see, euro versus the yen. Look at that massive fair value gap. It's got to claw its way through this fair value gap before it's going to do a lot that's going to happen. But if you do want to come in, you can probably come in around 185.17. There's no guarantee that's going to continue, though. That is a lot of resistance to overcome. UCAD, right at the 20-day moving average. Tight Bollinger Bands. I'm not touching that one today. Moving on. UCAD's a conundrum to me. I just cannot figure out why it. Cannot figure out how to trade it or why anyone would. Maybe I'll get a different model for stats and and figure out how to trade it. Oh well. CAD versus the yen right here. Sometimes it mimics or sometimes correlates with the oil trade, but right now, as you can see, the NYMEX crude oil is coming off of a high today of what, 98.19. Nope, that's the open. 100. So it hit 100 and it's coming down to 97. So woo, that's some excitement right there. I'm not sure if that's going to continue, or because no one knows what's going to happen in the Middle East right now. That's right now the Middle East is holding all the cards on how we're going to do our trades today, if we're going to trade at all. And I would not trade today. I'm running some tests on March 2020 to see how we could overcome a lot of the bounciness and get some of the profits from how we could profit on a March 2020 scenario. And I don't think we're going to. I don't think I'm going to figure that one out, because it's has to do with several banks changing interest rates 3 times during a week, and it's something that the world has never seen before, and hopefully we'll never see. We won't see that level of idiocy again. Yes, I said idiocy. Aussie versus the dollar is right here. Not really going anywhere. Holding on to 72.39 pretty well though, so that might be something to get on top of. About 72.60. Maybe not. It's just trading opinions, not where I see the charts. Let's see, gold. Look at those tight Bollinger Bands on gold. Not a whole lot of volume into gold right now. Should see it coming down a little bit, but it is not. It is just kind of hanging out. Platinum down marginally, fractionally. Palladium up fractionally. Silver down very fractionally. That is a big indecision candle right there. But again, the software sector hasn't opened yet. It is awfully fun to watch this, though. Uh, Looks like it's going to open way down here. I take a lot of pleasure in watching the software sector collapse as they chose AI for their customer instead of people that are actually paying their bills. And that is exactly what we're seeing here. We're watching an entire industry meltdown because they forgot who their customer is. So that's the main thing with this business. And AI doesn't know who its customer is yet because it's all over the place. But we'll see what happens with this. I guess it goes back to the early days of the internet, where the government bought a bunch of internet stuff. But at any rate, this is what happens when you forget who your customers are. Let's go back to a weekly chart on this. We'll show you exactly what we're talking about. So this is on a slide that started in February 2025, and it's actually, just go back further than that. No. Actually, it does. 2021. It was at 841 before AI, and then 2022, November 2022 is when it all came out, and everyone said, "Oh, HubSpot is doomed because of AI." And they said, "No, it's not. We're going to double down on it. We're going to integrate AI into everything. Watch this." And then we're going to start laying people off. Well, now their staff has gotten so small that they can't satisfy customer. They can't take care of customer service. So again, don't forget who your customer is. I guess that's the thing on that. So with that, that is all I've got for today. If you like this video, then by all means hit the thumbs up button. Let's go back to the DXY so I can see what I'm doing on trading today. Maybe. There we are. And if I'm going to trade at all, I will have got things to do today, so I'll not be in the office all day today. But with that, if you like this video, then hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel. And lastly, if you want to comment, just talk to me directly, hit me up in the comments, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. So you guys have a great one. I'll talk with you later. Bye.